Hey Trails Collective, Ian here with the upcoming events and registrations opening episode for the weekly rundown, week ending in Friday, December 18th rather. Hopefully you'll find you all having a great weekend. For those that were out at Hellgate in a mild weather year, I hope it was fun throwing down some fast times over a course that I know differs wildly per weather. Stay tuned for the Results and Voices episode for this week. Hopefully, if Horton can figure out the technology of getting me a video, we'll have a clip from him and then also a clip from the men's and women's winners and new course record holders. So stay tuned for that. Should have it live on Thursday. Had a good weekend this past weekend. Pretty active. Got in a good 20 or so mile run, trail run in the Scott Kinabalu Ultra RC. So that gives me about 75 miles in it. Stay tuned for a review of that. Hopefully I can get it done by this weekend. And then also some more time in the TimmerMade gear. Stay tuned there. So let's just get into it. So I'm going to give you the rundown of events that are coming, live events I'm focused on as opposed to the virtual ones over the next 6 weeks or so. And then I'm going to give you a rundown of event registrations that are opening or are opened, just because some of them do cap out and some of them fairly quickly, so to see if they're on your radar. All right, so events coming up. On Saturday, December 19th and Sunday, December 20th is Christmas in the Pines Trail 4-miler put on by the Batona Trail Race crew. Uses a mild and well-marked course in Beechwood, New Jersey rather. Currently around 100 registrants with a modified format, splitting the event into starting waves and a 2-day format. So good modifications and protocols there, Batona crew, nice work. Several waves have already capped out, but a few remain, and with registration open through Wednesday, December 16th, and we'll plug the link for Ultra Sign Up. The Ugly Sweater Squatchy Night Trail Race, 10K, 5K, Parsippany Troy Hills, New Jersey, put on by the Squatchy crew. This is one that did get postponed, so just giving you the heads up, and a follow-up date is not yet established. Sunday, December 20th, Mason-Dixon Shortest Day Challenge. Starts at sunrise, 7:24 a.m., and the goal is to get in to the finish by sunset at 4:44 p.m. There are two different course variations. One is a 50K plus distance at 36 miles. Starts at Shanks Mare Outfitters in Wrightsville PA. And the other one is a 50K minus, which is 27 miles. It starts at Shenks Ferry Road in Brogue, PA. So check that out. They both finish at Cold Cabin Park in Delta, PA, with the goal of beating sunset. The West Rock Winter Fat Ass Extravaganza 8-hour. It was another one put on by the Live Loud crew. This is one that did move to virtual format and still including it just because it was a recent modification to virtual. And the original in-person one did cap out long ago, but the virtual format has some spots open. December 31st, stay tuned for our live New Year's Eve show. Should run from 7:30 to 10. We are just nailing down the format now, and I think it sounds like a lot of fun. We will have a kind of a wait, don't tell me segment with some studs of the region and hosted by Matt Lipsy and Zach Miller. Should be a lot of fun. We will have an RD's roundtable asking the hard-pressed RD questions with a little bit of humor to it, hopefully. That'll be led by Many on the Jenny RD, Eric Egan, and we have a list of 4 RDs in that mix. We will have a kind of nailed it bake-off competition with some of the Grace Langhine and a couple of her friends in the mix. We will have hopefully a fireside story to take us out from Clayton Bouchard. I'm pretty excited. It should be a fun episode. So for those of you who don't have set plans, stay tuned, 7:30 to 10, New Year's Eve. Then let's see, Sunday, January 10th, the Valley Trail Series Winter Race number 3, offering a 4, 6, and 12-mile distance over a diverse and including sometimes technical trails. Space in the Alpine Scout Camp in Alpine, New Jersey. Elevation gain for the 6 mile, 700 feet, and 1,400 for the 12-mile. And registration is live through January 7th. So that one's on January 10th. And the 4th in the Valley Trail Series, number 4, runs on January 31st, and registration is open through January 27th. The Sasquatch Trail Running's Frosty Fat Sass 3.1 mile loop, and they have event distances of 3.1 miles, 3 hour, and 6 hour. They are runs based at South Mountain Reservation in West Orange, New Jersey. The events all make use of the scenic 3.1 mile loop, a great event for those who like winter or those who dislike winter and need an excuse or motivation to get out there and do something in winter. To be seen whether they'll still be able to run just based on them having to postpone one in the mix. But all proceeds do benefit the South Mountain Conservancy, and thus is a good one to consider. And registration is live at Ultra Sign Up. And then January 31st was the pushback date of the Naked Nick 25K and 50K running at Blue Marsh in Leesport, PA. This is one that was, I think, capped out, and I imagine it'll stay that way. All right, so they are the live events coming and running soon or over the next 6 weeks. Registration's opening. Run Ragged last person standing event slated to run on May 29th in Berlin, Connecticut. It was might still be, but Connecticut's only, at least first, last person standing event. Unlike some other last person standing events, this one runs rugged, hilly, and technical loop on Ragged Mountain, going each time, going again on the hour, every hour until one is left standing. So check that out. We'll have the link for Ultra Sign Up registration. Two of our region's most transcendental, I would call it, trail offerings are live in registration, and that would be the Endurance Society's Infinitus run, and they have distances ranging from 8 miles to 888K. That's slated for May 20th to May 30th in Brandon, Vermont. And then Peak Race's Bloodroot Ultras, 10 mile to 500 mile options, running between May 6th and the 15th in Pittsfield, Vermont. Along with the New Jersey Trail Series days at the fair, in terms of just a host of distance options here, Bloodroot and Infinitus are the longest trail events that I'm aware of in our region, probably some of the longest in the country. So if you are after just that kind of next level, again, transcendental trail experience, check out both Peak Races and Endurance Society's events coming up, and we will have those links plugged. There's a slate of PA Trail Dog and other classic technical trail community events coming, or actually, about to open in registration, many of which cap out. They'll go live this Wednesday, December 16th. So we'll run you through their slate for 2021. There's the Little Augers Trail Fest, slated to run on June 20th in North Bend, PA. This is a rare gem in that it is a kids-only technical trail 5K-ish race. The Sproul 10K on June 19th in North Bend, PA, part of the Rocksylvania Trail Series. This is another gem, which I believe it caps out. This is also one that Matt Lipsy told me was one of his top picks for PA trail races. So check it out. One that is a sub-ultra distance, and I think it just goes, I think it's like 3.5 miles or whatever it is straight up, and then 3.5 miles straight back down. So check it out. Sounds pretty cool. The Heiner Half 14-miler, slated to run on August 28th in North Bend, PA Sproul State Forest, will open up. The Boulder Beast, a signature Beast Coast event with plenty of, well, boulders. The Beasts are 25K and 24-milers, slated for September 18th in Lock Haven. There are a few events that use some of those boulder fields. One of them, if it runs again, and another one that caps, I think, registration within minutes, would be the Frozen Snot. Stay tuned for that one, and I'll tip you off before registration goes live. And a Little Pine 5-miler, slated to run on October 23rd in Waterville, PA. And then Call of the Wilds, a 25K and 50K running on October 24th in Waterville, PA. Call of the Wilds, it was on my radar this year. I didn't get a chance to go run it. I had wanted to, but COVID, as we know, mixed things up. Sounds like it's a really beautiful and burly course, run around peak foliage down there in PA. It's an event that has and will cap out, so get on it if you're interested right off the bat. It offers 5,000 feet of vertical gain for the 25K and about 8,000 feet of gain for the 50K. So as I said, it's burly, and I don't think it's all necessarily smooth, buffed out running either. So Call the Wilds, check that out. Get on it when it opens with that whole slate of races here this week on Wednesday. So that's what's coming up for registrations opening. Stay tuned. We'll plug in some more voices from these events coming up, and I will talk to you later. See ya.